You have inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
Everybody use it.
Do I burn it?
Burn it.
I think there's
to
no
God?
appropriate time.
And with that, welcome back to Wicked Initiative. I'm your dear Dan Perez, and with me I have my wonderful Wicked Adventurers. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Last we left off, you guys had an encounter with Foxfire, and he was out basically giving aid to all these plague victims. When you guys approached him, I think Nixel was sulking somewhere off in the distance. You found out a bunch of key information. It's almost as if Foxfire had a different attitude when he was approached by the party out in a less public arena. He apologized for his actions, and you guys sort of let him off the hook a little bit easy. However, you did say something in particular that kind of sparked his nervousness a little bit, and he quickly tried to leave. And that was speaking about Nephrex. As he turned tail, he offered quick, quiet words to Cedric and skedaddled away with Lenariel and Silverfang. After that encounter, you guys headed back towards the barracks where you guys met Lucius, and an immortal showed up to offer warning. Not aid, just a warning, and possibly a little bit of information to the group that was headed to fight a incoming wyvern, an Akita, which you guys found out to be wasn't too bad of a wyvern. At least that was the motion that he gave as he ascended on his big red dragon. You guys headed straight over as Lucius sort of alerted the town, getting the guards to bring people, get them inside. You guys headed over to back to where you had come from, in the kind of plague area where they're keeping all the sick people. And a massive red wyvern showed up. You guys quickly dismantled it. Zarzros, having rather went too far on this wyvern, brutalizing it, caught glances with it as it was nearing its final strokes towards death. Aragar finishes it off, and Zarzros quietly has to say a prayer and rescind and pull himself back a little bit. He was offered guidance from Thamariel as well. After this, you guys sort of clean up. The lizard folk start to go to town. They leave. Bosco and Gax started digging around trying to get the wyvern poison sac out of it, which you succeeded in doing so without making a big fat mess. And as the lizard folk stayed behind, the rest of you cleaned up, brought the carriage inside with some more of the sick people, and as you were heading towards the town, ding, 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 bells started going off, and you guys saw in the distance billowing smoke coming from where the town hall would be, Foxfire's mansion. As you finally make your way there, Bosco stopped at the raised roof to look for Kieran Agrivar. Did not see him there and carried forward. You guys then went to the town hall, where you met with a blazing flame of this house that just is engulfed in it. And around the ground, as you push your way through all the people, you saw a charred body on the ground being watched over by Lucius, Macy, and a couple of other guards. But you also saw the bronze pauldron figure, Silverfang, as he scurried off into the shadows. Ares, then followed him, tracked him down. But before you could get the information you needed, Cedric used Speak with the Dead and audibly gave away information that was not necessarily supposed to be given away.
It was good.
You guys found out that this was planned. Foxfire was supposed to be proposed dead. But now Macy and Lucius both know. You guys quickly try to navigate this area after finding out this information and push away the people. Macy sent them away, and the only ones that remained were kind of like the guards around. Ares came back to the group. You guys said your kind of goodbyes, essentially. Well done, thanks for figuring this out. A little bit half-assed from Macy and Lucius. However, Lucius did end up giving Cedric this pocket watch that was given to him by Mina Barclay, Tiberius's wife, and offered that it was immense sentimental value and it was a thank you from Mina and the children. As they walked away, you guys are left standing here without your two lizard folk buddies. You guys have information that Foxfire had gone into the tunnels, that they were safe with the girls, and that they were traveling underneath the ground towards the Asgore Mecca. And from what Silverfang told you, they were heading to an academy there for teaching, as Foxfire could no longer provide the skills required to improve upon young Linari. As you guys are standing here in the town streets, the mansion is still ablaze.
No one's putting it out.
There are guards that are trying to acquire buckets from the nearby well, but the well is broken.
We didn't break.
So they're haphazardly sort of like they've tied a bunch of people, and villagers have gotten like a bunch of like smaller buckets and have been tying kind of like ropes around it to sort of lay them down, bring them back up and toss them so that people can start to put out the fire.
Seeing them struggle, can Cedric walk over and try to mend the broken portion of this well? Because not the well's not broken, it's just a little like...
You 100% can give it a go.
You
Want
can
to roll
certainly
for it?
try.
This is a campaign issue for Bosco. Why do we not have a fire department?
Give me an Arcana check, because it's broken in a couple of places. Obviously, you could take some time to do it. However, if you want to be heroic Cedric, you can give me a good Arcana roll, DC 15.
Can I give myself
And you can do it
guidance?
all in once, and the people will be much obliged.
Can I try with guidance?
You can do it with guidance, yeah, certainly.
Meanwhile, Nixel would be using Druidcraft, his beacons, flying around, putting out fires where it can.
Okay,
Just little ones.
good to know.
That is a 21.
21. You head over to the nearest road, you can hear the... Make yourself useful, like, here, take a bucket.
Certainly.
As you... You're not supposed to accept it.
I was handed a bucket, I'm not going to say no to the man.
Oh my god.
You pause, take a second. You're heading over there to mend this well. You take the bucket. You're like, okay. You run over there, throw it up there, bring the bucket back to him, and then you start mending the spell.
Yeah,
Use your
another
mending
bucket.
spell. And have you used mend? You have used mending. As you sort of like touch the. You can see it's broken on kind of like the axle piece that would be pivoting from the prior thing that happened with them. You don't know it's them that caused it.
No.
But
These poor souls.
you see the shining light just sort of like start to shimmer in all the cracks. And you see that glue-like sensation as the people all turn to you. That was remarkable.
background. Good job, Cedric. While everyone else like,
Quickly,
good job.
get it going as they start talking to one another and they start doing all this stuff, and you have dramatically increased the rate in which they can sort of put this fire out. They start hauling, they start latching like 3-4 buckets onto the end of it, and they lower it down. They bring out 4 buckets at a time, and they all start taking it. Then they replace them with more buckets.
Nice.
And Macy and Lucius just left.
They left, yes, as Lucius was, you can see him off in the distance still like ordering people around.
But there's no other like townspeople, it's just guards that are like putting stuff out.
Yeah.
In your head, you hear, the house is abandoned. We need to get to the tunnels as quickly as we can. See if we can catch up, find them, anything.
Agreed. I doubt we'll catch up with them, but yeah, as fast as we can and find any
The
clues.
faster we get there, the more chance we have.
Right.
Let's go.
Are we getting our lizard folk? We getting our friends? That's what I say, literally. Back to him.
How long do you think they'll
I mean, I'm just saying.
need on the corpse?
How long do I think we need what?
How long do you think they're gonna be harvesting?
Oh, I don't know. How long have we been gone? Like from them.
You guys rushed over there pretty quickly, so it took you only about 20 minutes to get there, and all these events that have transpired with, like, putting out the fire, I'd say you've probably been 40 minutes or so. They said that they were going to be there kind of, like, all day chopping it up. They would go into the deep evening.
Did Gak say that he was sending his bird with us? I can't remember. I'm just literally asking if he did. I thought maybe, but I'm not sure.
Yes, he did
If
actually.
he did, then I would be. We
He
could
did.
tell the bird to go back, and he would know what was going on from that anyways. But we could tell him to go back.
I think you would see the bird sort of, like, fly over and land on your shoulders, Osrose.
Or we can just
That's-
take the
that's
lizard
fast
back,
away.
or did he send it all the way to the
Yeah.
maw?
No, he
Oh.
did send it to the mom to see what's up with what's her name, with Darlie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
okay.
we're confusing it then.
He,
he
that was
sent
when
it to
I
the
was
mom.
there. At least he said maybe he called him back.
I
out.
mean-
Internal thoughts, the bird's just like, this way, this way.
I mean, I'm good.
Existential
Let's go.
crisis
Whatever you think.
bird.
Which
We're
way,
gonna be there all
Gak?
day. Let's go. That's fine.
I mean, we can't wait. I think it's better if we can see if we can even catch them, even if they have a great head start.
Yeah, let's go.
So you head in there without them?
I mean, I know
What do
we
you guys
were
wanna
gun ho. I
You
don't
just
know
said
what
this
they
all
wanna
in her head, so Cedric just sees you just and just turn away like,
Yeah.
okay, I guess I'm following, because he didn't hear any of that
Okay,
conversation.
all right. Continue about yourselves.
Yeah, let's go.
Are we bringing everybody, or are we just leaving?
Yeah, we can bring them.
All right, well, let them know.
You see Cedric like start to reach for a bucket.
Let's go, Cedric. It's time to go.
Okay.
You've done your part.
Puts the bucket back down.
Hey, aren't you going to throw that?
Oh, it's not full. It's empty.
Oh, you're right. He grabs the bucket and goes to fill it up. So, you guys are headed to the tunnels, or are you headed to get Gax and Aragar? Just to be clear.
I guess the tunnel. We don't have time to go back. It's 20 minutes to get there and 20 minutes
Yeah,
to
I
get
say
back.
just go in the tunnels.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, butcher.
Are you going back into the same tunnel that you know of?
Wait,
Yeah,
I
it's the only one we
think I
can, right?
would.
Yeah.
Which
say
one was that? The
that was
sewer
one
one or
right at the
something?
town hall entrance that had
Question is
the.
not-
There are
drop.
tunnels on the
Actually-
map with the drop points on it from
Can
the house.
The drop points were just drop zones, and you've been to 3 of those already. Those weren't tunnel.
Okay, I didn't know if
routes.
tunnels were labeled. Oh, then I guess we'd go with the one we know of.
we're not in that much of a rush. We're not.
So that one is actually not very far away. It's like on the other side of the town common, because that's where you guys found it. But there are lots of people around, and it's
Wasn't there-
whether or not you think it's suspicious to be going in there or not. You could wait till the evening time to go in, and
Yeah.
there'd be less people that would be like,
Isn't there a tunnel
Can-
entrance on the
Dude,
west side of the mansion
who's gonna
too,
stop
or
us?
no? Or
Say
was
that
it-
again?
There was a tunnel entrance by the Foxfire residence, or was that just a drop point?
You could. There are other sewers around. You could potentially find another entrance.
That one's like right in the main road.
Yeah.
Can I use my silent image to make a? Could I like make it, or would we, as we pass through it, would show through? Could I make a silent image of literally the sewer and the ground, so it looks like that, even though we're opening it up and going in, or does it not work that way?
You're trying to make a silent image of
Like I
a
can make
sewer
it be
grate.
like just that it looks like that is there undisturbed, even though we're like going through it,
Oh.
or does it not
Oh.
work that way? I mean, does this create
Also-
an
I'd
object
say-
creature or some other
I'd say
visible
that's
phenomenon,
a kind of like a. Because you'd kind of still be going out of a picture. It'd be like you almost like disappeared.
Yeah. Well, it's 15-foot cube.
I would say I could grant you advantage on doing it with
Al-
that spell active.
No, whatever.
Also,
whatever.
with
I'm
us
done.
thinking
Get rid of
about
the
which,
spell.
with us thinking about which one we should go to, Cedric will mention that his newly acquired pocket watch, he can find objects, and he's familiar with the spell locate objects anyway, so he knows how it would work. And he would say, I can use it to find the nearest 200-foot ladder. Can't be that many of those around.
Could I just roll a history check if I was in the crow's visual, if I was aware of where we would move in the tunnels?
Oh.
Where
Uh,
I would have entered?
You
versus-
certainly can. You can roll with advantage on that, yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Also, I forgot to mention, Druidcraft here, bees flying around. It's like spraying like fairy dust on it, and it's just, you see the flame just like flicker out. It's like it removes all the oxygen from the air.
Roll a 14.
A 14. You would know of a couple of none as extensive as the one that you had found prior. So you could continue it. It's more of a, you used this in the past for like moving goods around, but like there was specific spots where you knew, okay, I don't need to go any further, so I don't know what's beyond there.
Okay.
I think we just go on the one we
I
know.
think we go on the one we know.
That people have.
I think if people, if they're suspicious of us entering the sewer, they got too many problems.
Is it a windy day?
Oh.
Is it a windy day? I've got fog cloud.
There's a
I mean, I just gotta
Cedric, I'm
dodge you
hearing
in
a
there.
wind. Are you worried of a draft?
Oh, like I can make a big freaking 20-foot radius sphere of fog.
Roll a d4 on a 1. It's a windy day.
No. 2.
So it is not a windy day.
Okay, I'm just saying.
But the fog cloud will stay.
I know. I'm
Stay
saying.
right there.
It'll be this big fat fog cloud.
Where does cloud come from?
Well, I mean, it'll go away of like a gust of wind or something, like somebody, but. Alright, well.
I'm with Bosco. Who's gonna question some people going to the sewer?
I mean, the mansion has just burned down.
Are we walking towards
Your
it?
leader's dead.
Can we be there now?
Like,
he's not the mayor. Macy's the mayor.
Who was their leader at heart?
I imagine you guys all making this conversation as like you have been walking and now you got to it and you're in a circle around it, just like still
we're
kind of
not.
debating
Yeah,
Around
fully.
this stupid
on whether or not
little-
we should do it now or we should do it later.
Mitchell opens the grate.
Yeah. Nice. Draft. That was
Cold,
bad.
cold air.
Cedric dives in. He's not using the ladder. He dives in. He's going to flap his wings at the bottom.
I imagine you do a small, like, tiny
Little
jump.
swan dive.
Yeah, tiny jump, and then you do one of these tucks in towards the and straight down, just diving down. You guys know there was kind of like almost like a rock kind of like ladder almost.
At seeing him dive head first, Cedric literally went, it'd be a shame if he hit head first with the ground, wouldn't it? And then he'll like cover his nose at the smell of the sewer and get in.
Alright, yeah.
As you guys pile down,
Oh,
close the thing behind you. You leave the sounds of the town behind, and you slowly get the eerie sound of darkness.
Sound.
I thought it was the sound of silence.
What does darkness sound like?
It sounds spooky.
Nixel's doing this in Cedric's ears. She's like, oh!
Nixel is actually casting light. He's pulling out that phosphorescent moss that he's always got with him, chucking that in his weapon, and lighting it up. So 20
Light.
foot, 40 foot, 20 foot.
Comes
right,
out.
and
You guys head down, and you come to that familiar landing spot where you have the two paths. I'm assuming you're going towards the path where there was that one kind of rift opening. Yes.
Well, is that in the direction of where we know?
It's where you were hoping it would lead to Foxfire's mansion, but then as you kept going, you realized this has been too far. It's not going to his mansion at all.
I guess what I'm trying to ask is that, like, we know that Foxfire is going west. Is that tunnel in the direction of west?
So actually, Foxfire, you'd be going. Actually, yes, you would be going west. So.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's in that general direction, but then it curves and goes back to the north. As in, you would know that it's heading back towards kind of like that main street area. But it continues long enough that
we know we passed.
at a point, you'd be basically leaving the town's like gates, like outer wall.
We're looking.
Yeah.
I'm not walking
let's
like
go.
We're not walking like it's a
Just
stroll. We're
mind-
hustling.
Mind the gap. That's all.
Yeah. Cedric's gonna run, but his pickaxe is gonna be in front of him like a walking stick.
Cool.
Nixel's in the middle so that everyone has light.
Yeah, so he's got light from that, plus I can see in the dark, so I feel like we're kind of hustling here.
Not
Alrighty.
like sprinting, but we're booking it.
Yeah, but like.
As you
hey, good
hurriedly
job.
kind of like move your feet and shuffle to the with like just small stones falling along the side. You don't hear any more of the distant hum of the people. It's just utter darkness,
Just hear
other than the
Nixel.
light.
No, hear you mouth breathing.
You hear the silent
Ready to smack him.
the,
Yeah,
of
there you go.
Nixel's wings.
Yeah, that's better.
I feel like Cedric would be the mouth breather.
as she's sniffing a stone, you already hear the hum of your wings, and you're like,
Plugging your nose.
so I'm gonna be the mouth.
Sorry.
I'd like all
All we
five
hear
of
is
you
choo 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 from
to make a wisdom saving throw. for me, please.
Not
Spicy.
no bueno.
It's alright. It's alright.
23.
It's the plus
23.
plus-
Will not save.
I need to get that on clip.
Actually, you roll with advantage.
Me roll with advantage.
I was like, oh, wisdom's card. It's gonna be great.
He's like, great,
15.
that one, and we both were like,
15.
bam into each other.
15 will save.
Yay!
19.
13 will not save. I'm sorry.
19.
19.
That one.
Zozos and Bosco.
Oh no.
Because of the nat 1, we'll do this. Bosco, you've been deep, but on a 13, as you get further and further into this, and it continues to go down, 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 your three friends here seem to be fine in this darkness. It's not about the darkness for you, though, Bosco. It's a sense of stricken grief that starts to hit into your stomach. And it feels as if it's coming from the Thok.
Oh boy.
As in, the closer you get to wherever this tunnel is leading, the more uneasy he gets. And it makes you uneasy. It's that strong of a feeling.
Yeah.
Zarzaros, you've never been underground, and this is scary as hell. You will be frightened for right now, and as well with you, frightened condition.
He's claustrophobic.
Frightened.
I had Nixel roll with advantage because of where you are from.
Dude, I have the ability Brave. Does that make me immune to the frightened?
Is it?
I believe so. I don't know where to find it though.
Features and traits.
Features and traits.
He's scared. And I'm just like, oh.
Is he visibly
Freaking
scared? Like,
peace.
do we see him?
Zarzaros is visibly
Yeah.
scared. Like, you can hear, like, kind of like, you know when
Hyperventilating.
metal just sort of, like, rattles?
Like the
He's shaking
armor.
in his
He's trembling in his boots.
Centrifugal turkey.
Brave would give me advantage on saving throws to prevent a frightened condition.
Oh, then roll with advantage.
I would just roll one more time.
Yep.
Sweet, 18.
18 will
Nice.
succeed, so ignore
No.
that. I would say you still feel this uneasiness, but it's not frightening you.
Yeah, I'm just like, ooh, something's not right.
Yeah.
Something's up.
I thought I came down here before, but this is different. Something's different.
Steal yourself, my friend. Steal yourself.
Gonna be good.
As
Gonna be
the
good.
steel of his armor rattles.
You hear the chattering of his fangs.
Drink some potion of bewitching. Go down
Jaws.
Just follow me. This reminds me a lot of home.
If only Gax was there for an anxiety pill.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, actually. Does the lesser restoration get rid of that condition?
Do you have calm emotions?
No, it's only blind, deaf, and paralyzing poison.
What about calm emotions? Do you have that one?
I could get it in the next day, like it's a spell that's available to me, but I don't have it.
Oh, okay.
Sad.
So we
Let's
carry
go. Let's go.
forward. Czar trembling. Are you? Give me actually a marching order, please. Where is everybody?
Well,
Smack
now-
dab in the middle.
Smack dab in the middle.
I think
Who's
Zarzaros
leading?
probably was leading, and now he's
Yeah,
like
I
Cedric-
think,
second
I
or
think
third.
if he's back, then I would go in the front, like have him be behind me if he's like.
Oh,
freaking
I
out.
was gonna say I was probably gonna be behind Zar, so Zar's falling back, so he's probably in the front with the pickaxe, like.
With the 23, I think you probably would be at the front.
Yeah.
Really though?
I'll go
Ceres
right
doesn't
behind
like to
Cedric.
wait behind.
Because I'm still running. I'm still running with the pickaxe in front of me. It's like if we hit something, the pickaxe it's for not me.
Cool. So who's in the back?
I thought I was second, right behind Cedric.
So you're in the middle, and then in the very
Nobody's
back.
in
It seems
the back.
like
In the,
it seems like
Aries,
Zar's
Aries
in the
is like
back.
calming Zar in the back, like it's okay, it's okay.
I'm gonna say with the nat
Alright,
one,
yeah,
Zar's in the
I'll be
back.
back by him. Sure.
Breathe
Sure.
in, breathe
Okay,
out.
I'll
I think
be
you
back
started
behind
out in
him.
the front, but now that your buddies freak out,
Yeah, yeah,
I like
fell
it.
back.
All right.
You're right. You're right. I would normally I want to be in the front,
It's
but
gonna
I
be
feel a little bad. He's
okay.
freaking out.
Offer some kind words to him. You're fine.
It's okay.
Buttercup, we're all right.
So we got Cedric with the 23. Cedric with the 23. It's at the catacombs back home.
It's just a bad dream.
As you guys continue forward, you do eventually come to that spot where you smell the distant acidity coming from like a slow-moving bit of water. You can hear in the distance sort of. And you can see there's a tunnel that continues to go forward, or you could go down. And you guys know that that drop from before was about 100 feet.
But how far is
Deadly
across?
to just
Yes,
fall
to
and
just
jump
fall.
down.
There's water at the bottom. What's the
There
ability?
is
the
water.
We
Still
don't know
deadly
how
with
much water.
True.
And it's how many feet down?
100.
100 feet down, and how far across?
The gap is 15 feet, if I remember correctly.
Could I'm gonna so we'll look at Nixel. Nixel, I know you can't hold all of us, even at one at a time, but could you break our fall instead? Just slow us down going down.
You want to go
That's
down
if-
and not across?
That's if there's anything down there, I can just go check it out.
You want to go down and not continue across.
I think it's worth knowing what's down there. What could have made this hole?
I also was intrigued into what was down there. I'm not so sure now.
How about this? I ferry you guys over to the other side. You continue. I'll check out down there and catch up.
No,
Can you get us
you're
across?
not catching up. Sorry.
You know he can carry me.
I can
He's
get
done it
me-
before.
I can get her across. I can get him across. I don't know about him.
Oh, he can't be
And,
left
and,
behind.
and I could probably lift you too, but
If you can get her across, you can get me across.
Oh.
did you just
I
call,
give Cedric a look. Excuse me?
No,
did
finish
you
your
just
sentence.
call her
Is
fat?
Cedric
Are you,
scrawny?
are you calling me fat?
Are you scrawny?
I wear a 28 waistline. Thank you very much. As like, so like.
What do you want me to do? I can go down, or I can ferry you guys across first and catch
You're
up.
freaking me out. What are we doing?
Okay, okay. Listen.
be inspiration.
Listen.
Inspiration. Let's give it to him.
You know what? You know what? I'm so done. You've never got inspiration, have you? Or have you?
Oh, this is above table now?
This is not.
Yes, it's above table because I have not got inspiration once.
Me neither.
We have to
Yeah,
try.
so lie. I'm pretty sure all of you have.
I have never got inspiration.
I think it's you three who haven't, yeah.
Yeah, well, we know who's favorite.
I don't do
for.
anything.
fair, I have
You're
inspired.
married to the
I
DM.
know, and that doesn't mean anything.
To be fair, I haven't gotten any from my gameplay. I got mine
Oh, okay,
from
okay.
before.
Oh, sorry. Where were we?
He's
Freaking
freaking
out.
Zara's
You're
freaking out.
You're freaking out. You're freaking out.
Somebody make a decision.
Listen, if you want to know what's down there, how long would it take you? Not that long, right, to fly down there and report back up to us before we go across?
100 feet.
And then we can kind of make a better, like, we need to get across, but if we want to know what's down there, you're our best bet to see what's down there right now.
I think it's time lost if I don't ferry you across. May as
I
well.
mean, yeah, that is true. That is true.
If you can catch up, I think it's worth us going first.
You put, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna wait here.
I want to know
He's
what's
not
down there, though.
catching up. He's
All
gonna
right,
go down
put me
and
across.
come right back.
Put me across, and then,
Picks up Ares and takes
and
her
then I don't know
across.
if you want to go across. I mean, I don't know. Someone needs to stay back with him.
Yes,
but
Zar
someone
goes
must
second.
stay back
Zar
with
goes
him.
second. Zar goes second. So that I'm with him when you leave, and then you'll be there when he gets there.
Yeah, we gotta bridge you across.
Zar goes second.
So you're skipping the hole.
Well, he's gonna stay.
I think he's
We're
gonna
just-
look.
I'm gonna
and
go
Bos-
down in the hole, check it out.
Okay.
I think
I think you
Bosco's
could
staying
put
with
Bosco
me.
across, but he would just wait.
Yeah, he would just
Maybe.
wait.
He
Yeah.
would-
And then-
Bosco just
and then
wants
us
to wait
three-
before he catches up with us.
Us three would go.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm taking all of them across. I'm assuming you're gonna make me roll for him.
Yeah, you're a big boy.
You big boy.
Although
I'm a
you were
little
carrying that
3.5.
your big
Oh,
boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, how far across is it?
15.
15. I have rope. Can
also have rope.
can
How
can
How
you?
long is the rope? Can we get down?
Yeah. Well, no. The rope's only 40 feet long, right?
I have
Pretty sure it's
rope.
If
40.
we all have rope, we can tie it.
Oh my god.
But tie it real tight.
I don't know about this. Just
Does anyone
Okay,
have
Zar.
a pin?
Don't.
Anyone have a pin?
I imagine Zar's was like. I imagine was like getting in Cedric's face, like as like getting close to the ledge. Okay, Zar, we'll tie it. We'll tie it.
Maybe
For the
say
type
rope.
of paladin you are, I'm surprised she did not show you mercy today.
Wow.
I don't think
Nixel's
flaming
getting real
him-
sassy up in
I
here.
don't think flaming him is the best choice right now, Nixel.
Flaming.
So am I across?
I got it
Am
from
I
Harry's
across
Academy.
right now?
Flaming
You already took me
Yes, it
across.
sounds like Nixel brought you across.
Okay, and we're
I
how
brought
long
everyone
is this
across.
across?
I'm trying to figure
15
out if
feet.
Oh,
Dan's
15
making me
feet.
roll for Zarzaros or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally yelling. What's the hold up?
The rope. The rope. We can
Give me
get
a
down.
DC 13
Can I guidance that?
athletics. Yes, you can guidance it.
Now wait a minute.
So
wait a
what do
minute. We need the rope.
So an extra
he should
D4.
he should roll to like not like
Nat
move
20.
around.
Natural
20.
Unlike your one.
He's
You
swarming
know what you
around.
did? You carried that massive crate of 75 pounds, and you got big fat
Ripped.
boom,
You got a pump. You got a pump. Nixel got a
Nixel
pump,
was
bro.
weightlifting with that thing. As you heave ho this frightened, and the fact that he's so frightened, I feel like he's lighter lighter in general. There's just something to
He's
it.
like
and
freaking out.
frantically
He-
screaming.
As you fly him across, the rest of the group makes it over there, and you start to head
Yes,
down.
I'm descending.
Bosco's waiting for him though, right? We're going.
With me going, my light also disappears.
Yeah, my hand's fully on Aries' shoulder, like
Yeah, I mean,
walk.
I can see in the dark,
You see grays, yeah.
but I can still tell. I can tell.
You
I'm
got
not gonna
cat
walk off a
vision.
cliff. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
And
leading
time
us.
of
Bosco
the
is
essence,
staying
I
at the
feel like,
entrance
but-
on the
you're
other
leading
side.
us.
Okay.
Okay. You guys continue forward just a few
I do have
paces. You fly down. You hear the running water, and you can see it's flowing in one direction. And as you go that way, the other side's a dead end. As you fly that way, you hear more and more, and it's starting to get heavier and heavier. Give me a perception check, or nature. 19.
Nature.
Nature. This is the sound of a waterfall. And the nature of the sound, it sounds as if it's falling into a large open space. A massive cavern. It's not that kind of tight, tunnely sound that you get. It's broad range. It's making a lot of noise as you start to get closer. You also get that same feeling you got when you went to Gorthak's Maw.
Would this be the top of the waterfall or the bottom of the waterfall?
The top. As in, this waterfall goes down another
The water that
couple
I'm
hundred
floating
feet.
above
Yeah.
is falling into
Yeah.
a chasm.
Yep.
I think I'm assuming it's dark in here. Okay.
Other than your light.
I'm gonna probably fly right up to the edge of the waterfall, floating above it still, and look in. And if I can't see anything from there, I don't think I'm venturing further.
As you fly over to the edge of the waterfall. Splashes of water. You see a sight to behold. This cavern goes 500, 600, maybe even 700 feet around. And below, in this cavern, you see ruins about the same style as you saw back at the Foundling Temple of the Paladins of Her Mercy, Jaxamar, and where you found that nectar of the gods.
Yep.
Except the reason that you can see all this is that it's got a bunch of kind of like fluorescent glowing mushrooms that have just been scattered into the rock cliff sides and are sort of illuminating this dim light upon this sandstone structure. But at the same time, you have that feeling of uneasy dread that you felt when you walked into that dark space in Gorthak's Maw.
Do I spot anything that looks like it might be some sort of gateway?
You rolled give me, with the natural, the 19 on nature, you do see that there is on the side kind of like a stone staircase that leads down. It wraps all the way around the cavern, and then you can see it complete down near the base. It's not fully tied together nicely, like you'd have to make a couple of like leaps and bounds in places for the people who can't fly. But it's doable.
I understand. I was strictly speaking in means of like a gateway, not to get down per se, but a gateway that might take me back to the Fadal.
magical gateway?
Yes.
Not at the moment, no.
I think with that, I'm piecing. I'm gonna go catch up.
You fly back up. They're a bit of a ways away.
Well, Bosco was waiting.
Bosco is there, though.
What did you see?
This massive chasm.
Wow.
The river down below follows the tunnel a little ways and then falls into this massive cavern, likely 700 feet in diameter.
You think we should go down there together? Or should we catch up?
Not without some aid.
But there was nothing in there. It was empty, right?
I couldn't shake a feeling that was similar to the feeling I had when I stepped into Gorthak's maw.
I feel this odd feeling inside of me. Like something's not right here.
I think we'd best wait for the rest of our party.
You're waiting there at the entrance,
No, I'm gonna go catch up.
so you fly him across to go
But
catch
we're-
up with you.
Basically, all I was saying was we want to go down with the whole party, not just me and Bosco.
Including the lizard folk?
Yes.
Okay.
Or do you want to go catch up to the group and tell them to come back and go down, or you want to go just find firefighters?
Let's go. Let's go catch up and see what they'd like to do.
And his brother Guruk. We've already used that joke.
Okay, we'll go catch them.
Flying my little wings off.
Cool. You guys have continued on. This continues to just go and go and go. You don't see any other entrances nearby.
Are there any like stops or cutouts, places where people might camp, as if like this was some tunnel system that people traverse often that goes far away?
Well, we can't
Where
see.
they like
How about she can?
Oh,
How about you give me, I would say do it at disadvantage, but because she can see, I'll cancel it out and just give me a straight roll.
I'm frightened, so disadvantage.
She can roll.
Oh,
What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Perception or investigation.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Investigation 17.
17. Nice. As you're continuing further and further, this... Before it was kind of going up and down, making slight turns here and there, but now you've hit this spot where it just continues to go slowly down into the earth. And looking around, you start to see small scrapes along the walls. It doesn't seem like they're counting anything, but there is sort of like a small pattern that starts to form. And you can tell by all of these different markings. They start to have letters that form along the way. A language you can't read, but you recognize it as a language. Someone has written something on these walls. And it looks like something very ancient and forgotten.
If they're not with us yet, I do have like lanterns and all kinds of stuff that I can light up for one of you to try to look at it, which you guys can't see. Can I do that? Like I've got oil lantern, all these
Yeah.
things, and their candle, blah blah blah. So I
100%.
think I would be like, let me
Light up a lantern.
The moment you lit up. Well, you took your time to light that, didn't you?
Hey, we gotta ration this out. You don't know when we need it, okay? Do you realize this?
I don't know if you remember, but Bosco is fluent in one ancient language.
Oh, no.
Well, you're not
Well, you
there
gotta
yet.
catch up to us to see it, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
It's not draconic or anything.
I would say it didn't take him too long to do that. Basically, as you're sort of finding this and realizing all this information, the other two you hear kind of like trotting up in the background.
I hear my buzz getting louder.
And the
Bosco's boots.
yeah, Bosco's leather boots.
Is it draconic or something far?
Yeah.
removed?
Something
More ancient?
much more ancient than draconic.
Well, I think we'd be like looking at it as you guys pull up.
Because you guys
so
all
you can
recognize
it.
draconic. You can all read draconic.
Yeah.
Does it look like?
Except for that.
Does it look like the symbol that was left as
You're
a
learning
beacon?
it at this point.
Yeah.
Does it look like the symbol what?
That was left as a beacon
I didn't choose
in
that.
Bosco's home.
Oh.
Why would I know that?
How about you give me an insight check with advantage?
24.
24. It does. 100%.
This one.
This rune that is carved into this stone here, it's not an exact replica, but the style of its make looks like the symbol that was glowing in Bosco's home.
Is it really jaggedly etched into the rock, or is it like really well made? Is it like?
It's well made,
Is it like?
actually.
Oh, it's not like caveman, like chicken scratch on the wall.
No. Someone very intelligent carved this here.
Whatever it is, their penmanship is remarkable.
This is a marker, probably.
I would say, actually, because you're investigating this, give me a Arcana check.
If I'm there, can I also do that?
Yes.
can I
You roll
guidance
with
myself?
advantage, actually, and add guidance.
After they check it, may I?
Nixel, don't roll. He's rolling with advantage.
Damn. A 15.
15.
That's with
I would say with a 15, you get the sense that, I'll say, you don't know which, but it's definitely possible that this could have been also magically carved in.
Wouldn't it be better if you looked at it?
I'm just going with you since you have. I mean, what's your mod?
+8.
Mine's +2.
Oh, so add 6 more.
21.
It would have been 21.
Then yes. So with the help of your friend Nixel,
Oh yeah.
I'll add on that basically, not only do you have the sense that it was, Nixel comes over around your back. He's like, that was definitely carved magically, Cedric. There's no doubt about it.
Just like that.
Thank you for your insight,
Pretty
Nixel.
much.
Yep.
Anytime.
the old.
While you're there, so I think we would all also be like, what was down there? What'd you see? Because we didn't know.
The water that you heard rushing, it leads down the tunnel system into this massive cavern, likely 700 feet, roughly estimated in diameter. It's got a staircase down, but I got a similar feeling of dread that I felt when I descended into Gorthak's Maw that first time.
There was a staircase, you say,
That's correct.
and it leads to where?
The bottom of the chasm.
But the beginning of the stairway is just in a hole.
In the wall? Yep, correct.
I said let's just screw Foxfire.
I would like to be present with the one who knows how to dig before we went down there.
You don't need digging, you can just follow the river.
Then I'd soil my clothes.
Are you an adventurer or what?
Well, that was rather rude, Nixel. Not always can fly above the water, you know. Actually, do I have water walk?
Was there a path next to the water? Or was it just like straight up water and you were flying over? Or
It
was
was
there like
just straight up water
was there
up
somewhere that you
until
could
the
kind of like
stairway,
walk
right?
along it?
Pretty much water, yeah. I mean, you didn't test
how
how
deep it
deep
was,
it
yeah.
was, whether you'd have to swim or if you could wade in it, like walk above it, sort of. But
Right.
Underground water is a
May
growth
I
bed for
check
bacteria.
to see if I
Nixel.
can read
I'm sure
the
you know
symbol
this.
on the wall?
you may. And you know primordial, correct?
Yes, I do.
You stare at this symbol. That uneasiness within you. It's almost as if your stomach could take a gulp. And then all of a sudden you feel the force of the Thok lurch into it, and you get those bright green eyes.
Oh, you see me turn over.
And as you stare at this rune, the meaning behind it, it's written in such a way that primordial is an interesting language because it's not necessarily a written kind of alphabet. It's more hieroglyphic in nature. And so the hieroglyph tells a story almost. And what this one is telling you is, here lies the executioner for all of its days.
Wow. Can I, like, link with the Thok and ask, like, in my head without saying out loud,
Mm-hmm.
What do you know about this place? Have you been here?
It's where I fell.
Right here? Or in the cavern down below?
I think you can get, without a roll, you have this deep knowing that the uneasiness
of that was...
is based on the fear of going back there, more so than sadness of actually seeing himself deceased in a way. Does that make sense? He says, I will go if I must. There are things down there that should be forgotten. Such is my curse.
So going down there won't help our cause.
I'm sure it would.
So let's go.
Whatever you say, I am bound to you. I have no authority in this matter.
Okay, I'm no longer... Okay, the conversation's over. I guess my eyes will turn
It's one of those like
blue again.
rolling back eyes where it switches back to your normal.
And none of us hear them. We just hear him talking.
You saw his eyes light up green for like a couple of seconds as he's just staring at this rune.
And that's it.
And that's
You
it.
don't hear anything.
You don't hear anything.
Cedric Flea goes leaning away.
Wisdom save.
Oh damn.
No one's gonna ask.
I don't know if I want to.
I mean, I'm.
Mental would ask. You'd be like,
Yeah, so would good.
Oh,
Do you
I have
recognize
disadvantage.
this?
I'm sorry. I forgot. Okay, not bad. Alright. So that's a 21.
21. I would say even with this craziness here, it starts to slowly snap you back into reality, and you need to start to focus a little bit. You're still frightened, but on another successful check, you will no longer be frightened.
Yeah, Nixel would pipe up, be like, "Do you recognize that sigil, Bosco?"
Yeah, it says $5 burger night at the Nest on Mondays.
Inspiration.
No.
What's a burger?
Are you gonna take your inspiration?
Oh! Don't mind if I do.
Cedric also rolls his eyes at this answer. Come on, Bosco.
Nixel wants to know what a burger is. What's a burger?
Patty of meat. Put it on 2 buns.
Oh, I just. Oh.
I'm gaining 20% fat.
Oh.
I'm watching my figure.
It actually
Thanks.
says
His figure.
A burger. I've heard.
What are you doing to you?
I've heard the palace workers enjoy one or two before. Can't say I've indulged.
Peasant food.
it actually
Peasant food.
says here lies the executioner.
I think Vethik chimes up. He says, "I must know what a burger tastes like."
I really believe it. Is it made of Burger Master?
Juicy, we gotta find some Angus cattle.
What did it say again? What did the actually thing say?
It said here lies the executioner. I've been feeling this crazy feeling with something in my stomach. I just thought.
Wait.
What?
Isn't Vathok the executioner?
I believe so. There's the judge, the juror.
This is where Vathak, his first iteration, lies.
He said that is where he fell. Down there. At the bottom of the cavern. He did say there were some things that could help us in our cause at the bottom.
And you trust him for this?
Vathok only serves me.
If there's no
My
imminent,
interests.
You say that, and then Cedric flashes back to like 2 sessions ago when you're cutting yourself. Like, tell me to stop. Cedric, and then after that flashback goes right.
Nixel would say, if that's true, then there's no imminent threat. We may as well descend. See what
Shouldn't
we
we
can find
keep?
out.
Shouldn't we keep going after Foxfire?
We don't-
Foxfire's in the wind, whether we catch up
You
or
could
not.
have run down there too. You never know what leads what.
If you remember, his little girl, Luciana. What's her
Oh
name?
my god.
Luciana.
What's her name?
Linearial.
That's not a
It's
name.
a very Bosco thing to say, Luciana.
Linearial. What could possibly be the daughter of the juror? This is where Vathok was executed. There could be clues to her down there as well. Your sister.
I'm so wait.
Wait,
Has that
was
been said
public
publicly
knowledge?
yet?
Oh wait, did we know that?
I don't know.
No.
It's been a
No.
long.
I don't think you told anyone
I
that
don't
yet.
think-
Okay, rewind,
You know.
15 seconds.
You
I was about to
know,
be like,
but I'm trying
her
to remember.
sister.
Did I say anything in the beginning? Like when me and Argo were looking? Obviously, Zara
so.
knows.
I
I
feel-
don't think she's told anyone.
I think
yet.
only
don't think
you
you
know.
told
I think only
anyone.
Zar knows.
Yeah. Yeah, you're
The
right,
confidant.
You're right.
Without
do not-
retconning it.
I do
Without
not,
retconning it, Bosco, give me an insight check.
I do not believe Vathok was the executioner. I have him written down as the immortant.
He's the executioner.
He is.
Hey,
I was trying to find it written down.
Remind me.
Give me an insight check.
I rolled a 1, but I'm lucky.
You're lucky.
Hey, you got inspiration now.
And you got inspiration.
Yeah, whatever. That'd be the quickest
12.
used inspiration ever.
Same session.
Not same, like the next
I'd
roll.
say that basically, so we don't have to retcon all that.
Oh man.
No.
I think
Careful, bub.
you were there when you were talking with Foxfire.
And you saw those two sort of talking real quick for a bit. Linnarial and Ares. And you slowly start to make some connections in your head about the two.
You make
And so
assumptions.
when you bring that up, it's more of an assumption than it is an absolute fact.
But did I ever say anything that I was looking for? I'm trying to remember. Did I honestly say that in the beginning? I think I might have, right? I just didn't say who I thought it was. That I was looking for a sister. I'm sorry. I one of you perfect no
I
shades.
don't remember that precisely.
I don't
But basically,
remember
you guys
mentioning your
hear him
sister.
bring up this hypothesis. Ares, what is your response to his proposed hypothesis of this?
Oh, what did you say? You said what?
He proposed that Linnarial, who's your sister, is also the juror's daughter.
And the juror is who again? I'm
But he
sorry,
didn't
guys.
say. So
I know
he didn't say Aries' sister. He just said the juror's daughter.
He did say
Linnarial.
Ares' sister.
Your sister.
Oh, you said
My
your
sister?
sister.
Yeah, Linnarial, the juror's daughter. Look a bit closer down there. Your sister.
Alright, Bosco.
You might wanna go.
Wait, wait. Hold on. Just above table real quick. Argar's the judge right now.
Yes.
The Thok
Thok's
is
the executioner.
the executioner.
We don't know about the jury.
We do. I'm just saying, you guys have been taking great notes on that stuff, and I don't. So I'm like, do we know anything about that? The juror?
Is it juror or the jury?
The juror.
The
The
juror.
juror?
I'm the warden.
Yes,
do
you
we know
are,
anything
Bosco.
about above table? Do we all know anything about the juror?
I'm the
I don't remember. Because I can't.
I
I've been taking notes
thought
on this.
in my connections that it was Gorathok, but maybe I'm completely wrong about
The
that.
Gorathak was the echo
The
of
echo
the Thok.
when
Many dragons
when the Thok
rebirth
was
themselves as
murdered.
another
Okay.
dragon. They have
Okay.
different personalities, different purposes, different intentions. They're completely different individuals, but they are, as a whole, a reincarnation of the same dragon.
Okay.
The juror, I think the only thing you have on that is actually Cedric. When Foxfire was talking to you, he mentioned the juror in passing when he was speaking about the swords.
I don't know if I remember that. We could write that
Was he not here?
down. No, I was here for
He was
for
here.
that. I just don't remember if I wrote something about that down.
He started babbling about a bunch of stuff, and that one may have gone missed. But that is what he mentioned about the juror.
They're just there's a connection with the swords. Are you still waiting for a response?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess if he's saying all this and he keeps saying it, I think I'd initially be taken aback and be like, my sister.
Your
See what
sister?
it says,
Yeah,
my
we
sister.
haven't really heard much about your backstory.
You, Bosco, don't play this game with me. I've told y'all stuff.
Not everything, it seems.
Well, every time I try to talk, everyone else has something more important to do. I do have lots of
Convenient.
Have you been-
information.
have you-
Don't conveniently me, Nixel, who flies away because we got anxiety and can't talk about anything.
Have you been honest about your kin, Aries? And remember, a lie of omission is still a lie.
Cedric, stop.
I like that. Give me inspiration.
No, I don't want your cheap inspiration.
Damn!
That wasn't cheap.
That was cheap.
It was
That was
maybe
cheap.
a little bit.
That was cheap.
It was maybe a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Pity
I
inspiration.
don't want pity inspiration.
Oh my god.
All right.
Inspiration.
You see Cedric slowly put his hands together as if he's going to cast a spell, but he doesn't yet.
Put them hands down. Put those hands down,
I
Cedric.
don't want to cast.
We
a
all
spell. I
need
don't have
to
Aries.
cool it.
We're
Are
fine.
we investigating this chasm or not?
Yes.
I will be going back, yes.
We're all going.
Well, are we all going? Like, this is what we do.
Are
This
we
is
waiting
what this
for
group is
Argar and
notorious
Gax?
for. We sit here and we talk over a situation till we're blue in the face, and then we don't
It would
actually
take-
do it till later.
With his hands slow, it would take too long to go get them.
Now it is then.
And that probably would be helpful in Probably no more.
We should get them. If it was empty, we can come back. I'd rather get out of here anyway.
I mean,
You just don't
I just feel like they have more information.
still right.
Do we know how far we're gonna chase these people?
Can we? Nixel is the quickest of all of us. Can we go down there and have Nixel fetch them? Fetch
Are you
what?
getting down there without me?
No, you drop us down there and then come back.
I can drop you. I don't think you want it, but
I have a potion of flying for a whole freaking hour.
You want to waste that on this?
I know, I'm just saying. I don't need to if I really had to.
personally, I believe we're here now. We may as well investigate. If they want to come back later, they can.
Agreed. But we do still need to know
They're more interested
if
in the
there's
spoils of war.
if there's things you know, Ares, and you're keeping from us.
I'm really trying to remember about Table War. I have Saturday outside. I'm really
I'm pretty
trying.
sure you have it, like, to, at least
I thought I
to
did
Cedric.
say, I
This
think
is all
I said
new.
in the beginning, I thought that I was looking for someone. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't say it. So no,
You
I
said
don't
you
know.
were looking for your father.
Yeah, you said. You've told us about your.
Only the dad's
What did you
stuff.
say? Daddy issues? You never spoke of your other kinsmen.
Okay.
Now would be the time, Ares. We've
I mean, I was gonna say
adventured
stuff
long
before.
enough.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
time.
I know. I was gonna say stuff before, but every time I try to talk, someone's got something else to say. I'm looking for. Put those hands down. I'm ready to smack you, and I will not
What
tell
if
you.
you?
I will not tell you if you don't put those hands down. Don't you cast a spell on me?
Don't let her control you.
Excuse me, Nick.
And this will say that like. With the hands back. You didn't cast it. Just the hands. are
I
just
know. You want the truth or not? Put it
there.
down.
Do you want the truth, Alex?
That all but
It is
guarantees
the
it.
truth.
It's cheap truth.
It
It
is.
is cheap.
Barred by rules.
And yet it was used on me.
It was used on me. It was also used on me.
He's
it was used
really
on him.
like the devil's advocate. Like, yeah.
It was also used on me.
Why should
so-
she be exempt?
Because I'm his friend, his bestie. But anyways,
My bestie.
I'm his friend.
I'm the one casting it.
Anyways,
If you claim
I'm
to know her
looking-
so well, this shouldn't be a problem.
Well, hold on. She was about to say what she was going to say.
I know. Nixon's just rubbing Aries the wrong way. The more he talks, the more
Apparently,
he
when
talks.
he weightlifted, his voice dropped too.
Yeah, that's really. That's the
Did it really?
voice.
You've been like.
You've been talking.
You've been
normal,
talking in
not the
Josiah
nasal.
voice.
You have a little bit.
Am I really?
Yeah.
I'm getting a little
All right.
bit tired
You get-
of
you-
people around here who act like they're on some holier than thou mission, but their closet's just full of skeletons.
Thank you, Bosco. Perfect way of putting it.
All
I
right.
think he was talking about you.
Okay.
talking about
Oh my God! This is every time I do try to say something, the rest of the group won't shut up, and that's why you haven't heard anything else. And I am saying this in character to all of you right now. So shut up, and maybe I'll tell you something.
You need to be rude about
I
it.
will be rude about it. This group is starting to get a little bit annoying, so I'll tell you.
The goal.
I'm looking for a half-sister of mine who I never met until recently. I didn't know anything about her.
How recent?
Would you care to tell them, Bosco, since he's got such great insight? When we were there with Foxfire. That's not his daughter. Lunariel, as he calls her.
It's not his daughter. And on what authority do you have this?
Authority. I can't with that. I can't with that.
It means like how good is your information?
I know. What authority?
On what authority do you have this information, Ares?
I think of all my stuff to say it more. I was sent to look for my half-sister because she was in trouble. And I think she's being used, and I think it has something to do with your dad's group and the Greyweathers and some shady deal with my dad and Foxfire. I don't know all the details, but I think something is up with that.
If she's involved with the source, then she is in trouble. I can guarantee you that.
And I don't know what the deal is, so I have never talked to her until we went and Foxfire was out with her.
Does she know you're her half sister?
Don't think so. She didn't see my shit. And I didn't know anything until just recently. How long have we been traveling together? I don't know. Like, literally, I only found out. Oh no. Did you say it was like, how many years passed when we did our first thing?
4.
Okay, never mind. Well, alright. I've known for a couple years, but I've never met her. Okay, I guess I've known
I've
for a
been
while.
looking for her fairly recently. 4 years.
Well,
Yeah, you only just met her. And you've been tracking her for a long
right,
time.
yeah, exactly, right. I think that's what I would be saying. I've been tracking her for a long time. That's what we've been looking for the Grey Withers for mutual reasons. He has his reasons. Those were mine, so he knows. I didn't know that she was there. And I don't think she knows about me. Or about her real dad. Our dad. I don't know.
Well, I appreciate the openness, but what reason did you have to hide this from us?
I didn't know about any of it until just recently. I knew
You
the
just said
information.
4 years.
I knew of that, but I didn't know for sure that that was her until recently.
You actually just met her this morning.
Right. So I just met her this morning. What's that? Excuse me.
You have something in your throat, Eris. You choking.
Lord. I tell you guys information when I know. Unlike the rest of the party here, I like to figure out my stuff before I spill it all out. I don't like looking like an idiot and just spitting things out if I don't actually know what's going on. So I was waiting and investigating, looking at the house, doing all those things until I got a little bit more information. And I was going to tell you guys before that Silver Fang apparently is charged, and I think playing both sides, and is there to take care of her. But Foxfire thinks he's hired her, or he's hired him to do that, I think.
I hope he's being more careful than Kieran was. We clearly see what happens when you're not.
Yeah. And I only just met him too. I don't know him.
I said that, yes, you should be careful not to get burned. And I was like fully hoping the party will laugh.
Oh my
No.
god.
We literally look at you and better slap you on the back. Instead of the head.
Slap on the back.
Bam. So are we good now? Edgelords?
Hey,
As DM loves to say it, are we good?
Edge.
Not him, you three.
This is
We
not
good?
Looks like not a term I'm familiar with.
Just like burgers.
No, burgers have crossed my path once or twice.
Burgers and edgelords.
That's the title for the episode.
Burgers and edgelords. I think we should go down that cavern now.
I take it you
Thank
good
you.
then. Just tell me before we
Yes.
start this foolishness again.
Yes. No need to be so animated.
Well, this is how this group is. I feel a little bit bad for Nixel now.
Why do you feel bad for him?
Because when this group is hammering on everybody and just won't let anybody take a chance to take a breath.
He's sus.
I was simply guarding my information to make sure I knew.
I mean,
everything
now I'm
too.
saying, now I think Ares, even though she feels a little mistrusting of him at times, she feels a little bit bad for him because when everybody jumped down her throat just now.
But
With
doesn't
information that
doesn't-
no, it
don't
does
you
not
feel
feel
lighter?
great to just let everything out. I didn't do anything wrong.
Don't you feel lighter not to have this information?
No, I
hidden
don't
inside?
feel lighter. I don't feel lighter. I feel heavier than ever because I don't know what the hell's going on.
Is that her calling herself fat? I don't know from earlier.
Heavier.
Such a good callback.
I don't think that's what that meant.
Earlier she's, I don't know.
Let's just go.
And Nixel starts flying on back.
You guys start heading back towards the entrance to that kind of rift hole to go down.
I will venture down.
Yeah.
As we're
Yeah, I'll
walking.
ferry anyone down to
I'm
that
in the back.
like, pathway that needs it.
I want to be in the back.
As we're walking, you hear in your head. It was good that you told them. I hope we can find out some more about her. See if we can get her out of whatever state she's in. Whatever this education they're gonna train her under.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think I'm like, well, it would have been nice for us to debrief first, but I guess so. I'm not
Well, there's
keeping
still
anything from
things-
anybody, but I don't know all the information.
There's still things I would like to say to you. At
Let them
another
go
time.
forward. Let them go.
At another time. When we're resting or something.
As you guys head back that way, you don't know how long you've been down here. You stopped, you kept going, but you hear the
Doesn't
rustling.
need a watch. Did you get a
It
fancy
does
watch?
have a pocket
I
watch.
do have a
I
pocket
was
watch.
just saying, Jenny got a fancy watch.
Does it track time?
It does track time as well. When it's not activated, it's just
Oh, okay. I was just curious. Was it just an
You look
accident?
at your,
Cedric.
you take the pocket watch out, and you've been down here a considerable amount of time. Way more than you thought.
Seems we've lost track of time.
And as you're continuing to walk forward, you hear the lifting of the hole that you came down from in the distance, and you hear the rocks, and you hear the distant, like, draconic chattering of your allies,
Oh.
Gax and Aragar. As
It's
they're,
so funny because they
they're
sound
like-
similar.
they're like, that meat is gonna taste so good. Yeah, I can't wait to write it down in all my notes. This wyvern poison is gonna be awesome. As you hear that in the distance, I'm excited for some drumsticks. They continue and they see you and they're like,
They can see us?
they eventually, you guys meet kind of like at the hole.
Oh.
But they're up top. We're down below.
What I'm saying is, as you're walking past, you hear that,
As we
and
get
as you
to
guys
the
are
edge
getting
of
to
it.
the edge of it, they come down and they start walking that way as well. They end up meeting you guys at the rift.
Through the hole that we came down.
No, how did they come down to where? I thought we were down by the waterfall.
No. We're at the hole.
Oh,
now.
okay. I was like,
We just
how
started
did they come
walking back.
down?
We started walking back.
Like we've been through all that.
Yeah, I'm ferrying everyone down that needs to be ferried down and dropping them off at like the staircase.
Cool. As you ferry them down, that's where we'll take our break. And we're back. You guys have now met Gax and Aragar, who have come back. And Gax immediately pipes up. He's sort of just like, you guys seen any dragon eggs down here?
No, but we're about to go descend into this big old chasm that I found down below.
I'm a bit scared.
You'll be fine.
Are you
Reminds me
sure?
of home. Yes. You're perfectly safe.
Okay.
Let's go.
Nixel, give it to me straight.
No time to
We're gonna
waste.
get wet down there.
I'll carry your, what's the term? Entitled butt all the way to the staircase. How's that sound?
As long as you promise to keep me dry.
Perfect. You'll be first then. Picks you up, takes you down.
Do you keep him dry?
You purposefully drag his feet in the water.
Oh.
Wet socks.
Can I roll for it?
You can.
Do I? Oh. Do I know he's doing it on purpose? If he is.
What's your roll?
I need to roll performance
What'd you roll?
to see if I can bubble him. It was a 10 or below would be I kept him dry, but I rolled a 12.
A 12?
So I
I
wanna
think what
roll
happens
performance to like bobble him on accident,
As
kind of make it look like an accident.
actually,
You're not dunking me, are you?
Your hair
With
gets
12.
wet.
you carry him down, you get him about halfway, and then you have this grand idea of this teasing idea of,
if I just dunk his little tippy toes in? And you quickly dunk them in without you recognizing the drop and being able to react, and your little tips of your toes get in the nasty wet water.
And I would say, sorry, I had to dodge a stalactite.
I can't see. Well, no, actually, you have the light on, right? You have,
Yeah,
so I can't see.
now.
Oh, I fully believe you. Like, oh, I missed it. Thank goodness your quick reactions.
And I set you down.
You get him to the edge, you go back up,
Go
grab
back
the
up.
others.
Yep, grabbing all the others.
Cool.
In no particular order. Probably
You
Bosco
bring them all
first.
down there, and you guys before you see the sight that he had described earlier. This massive waterfall going down a couple 100 feet. And you see the stone staircase that sort of wraps around this entire space. But down below, you see that similar kind of sandstone structure that you had seen previously. And you all get this sense, this inner terror and dread that starts to fill you.
How big are these stone steps? Like, are height like steps, or are they bigger?
It's pretty, like, the construction here looks like it was pretty well done, but since it's been kind of in this space, you're getting the sense that it was forgotten, that it was kind of covered over, almost erased, essentially, from history. Because you don't know of this place.
I'm gonna.
And the stone steps seem like they were made for just normal people to just walk down. It's not like bestial ledges and things that are...
So
It's kind of an outcropping of stairs, but they're broken in spots.
the stairs are. Is the staircase just in this gigantic room that we're in? It's 700
It's a
feet.
cavern.
This is gigantic. We can just barely see the edges of it with the glowing mushrooms.
Yeah.
I may not have seen this place, but I'm gonna use my free find steed and summon Demario.
Bright light encompasses... You called?
Ever seen this place?
And she looks across it. This place... No.
Interesting.
What do you think?
I just figured perhaps you would know. There was a time we ventured toward the mall and discovered the first paladin city almost before its destruction. I thought maybe this was something similar that maybe you would encountered in
I only unfortunately have knowledge of what I have seen on this mortal plane. In Celestia, I have no knowledge of what's going down below. I have my own tasks. Thunsandil never brought me to this place, and thus I have no knowledge of it.
Sorry I disturbed you. Thought perhaps you could help.
Sorry I could not be of more assistance to you. Do you need a ride down?
Sure. If you're offering.
I think it's also
Certainly.
safe to say that Nixel wouldn't be using the stairs, he'd just be flying down into
Yep.
the chasm.
So she'll grant you advantage on all of your checks to basically get down this place.
Amazing. Checks. Am I still frightened at this point?
With the presence of Themariel, I'm gonna say no. So, everyone give me, except for Nixel, an athletics or acrobatics check to scale this stone staircase.
Ooh.
13?
15.
Oh, 15.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All of you successfully kind of like find your way across of this. There's a couple spots where like you have to use each other for help, sort of like either like give each other a boost so you can make the long jumps, especially for someone like Bosco who's got a little bit of a shorter range on him.
I'm good.
What? Sorry.
I can't make the jump, you have to toss me.
There are other
What?
parts.
Look at the ring numbers.
Yeah.
There are other parts where like there's something hanging down in the way, and so Cedric takes his pickaxe out and just starts to hammer away at it, chisel it away, so this like stalagmite falls, and
I actually hit it.
and it falls,
It's
and
not
it doesn't. It allows you to basically
It's a
get
lot.
an easier range on like traversing it, slip through some smaller cracks and things, and you finally make it to the base of this area.
I would meet them at the door. Base.
It leads to an entrance of beautiful reddish white sandstone architecture. And on these giant wooden doors, you see the same symbol that lies on Zarzaros' shield, a silver dragon. Tamara, the goddess of mercy and forgiveness. The aura coming from this place is still this sense of dread. What is it you guys do?
The doors are closed. Cedric wants to ritual cast or start ritual casting detect magic before anything.
Strange that such a beautiful place with our goddess's sigil bears such ill omens.
Are you speaking to Thamara?
Themariel,
I sense a deep disturbance. Something is not right here.
Clearly something went very wrong here. Because it is ruined around it, right?
Yep, it's more of a ruins than like a full-on structure. There is still
the
good
doorway-
structure to it, but the doorway is still standing. But it looks like it's been abandoned for centuries.
Whatever we discover here, it must have been hidden for a reason.
I would say that you're probably right, Zarzaros. I need all of you to give me an investigation check.
Before that happens, well, no, actually, never mind, because it doesn't matter.
Dirty 20.
Actually, don't give me your roll
I'm
because
still
you're
doing
doing
it.
detect magic. Dirty 20.
6.
16.
16.
That one.
Of all people.
I guess you're talking, so you're not necessarily investigating either. The dirty 20 and 16. You guys start to like, as he's having his conversation with Thamariel, the other one you see sort of like sits down, tries to do his detect magic ritual effect. That takes a couple of minutes. You guys know it takes a couple of minutes. You start wandering around kind of the outskirts. And you guys start to pick out that the dust in the areas and sand has been pretty much undisturbed for a long time. It seems like it's been undisturbed for a long time, but there are a set of footprints 3 to be exact. And I think with that investigation check, you can put together that Foxfire and the 2 girls with him came through this space. And as you go around and you're looking, you follow the tracks. They walked around this area back and forth. But there is one set that went in through the doors.
Can I use the Echo Stone to look around here?
You certainly can.
So I just want a regular roll.
Give me... Sorry, it's advantage.
Advantage on what, history?
History, yep.
Um, 16.
16. You take the stone out of your pocket. You place it against the sandstone of the architecture, the temple, whatever it is. And you get that rippling effect. As it creates an image and it reverses in time. You can see Foxfire and the 2 girls pacing back and forth. There's no sound to the echo of the image, but you can see that Foxfire is deep in thought as he's pacing back and forth, and the 2 girls are sort of like sitting together, just sort of playing that hand game, patty cake.
It's so strange singing to themselves and stuff.
He finishes his thoughts. He calls them over. And he shows them the way into the tent. Opens the doors. And the last thing you see on a 16 is as they walk past him and he closes the doors, you see that intention look of making sure that no one's following him. He does one of these where he looks both ways, looks up, makes sure that no one saw, and closes the door quietly.
Do we all see that when I use the stuff?
Yes.
Okay, just make sure I like put a band or whatever. Well, I need to get through this door.
Any magic?
Did I finish yet?
There is no magic on this door.
Well, it's a 30-foot.
Yep, there's no magic anywhere in that
Beyond
range.
the door even.
You haven't gone in the door yet.
Well, I can still I'm only stopped if there's a foot of whatever between me and things. So if it's a door, I can detect magic through the door.
Unless the door is a foot thick.
Unless the door is a foot thick.
Yeah, I mean, there's what you're getting as you walk up the door. There's empty space in there. There's nothing magic at least
directly
yet.
in front of the
Yeah.
door.
Okay, Nixel would walk up and push the door open.
Wait, after I tell
Yes,
you guys.
yes.
Opens up. Big, dusty door just grinds its way in. And the first thing that you see in here is lines of books. All dusty cobwebs all over them. And you're in kind of like a smaller, what looks to be some sort of study room.
Cedric, having been from a noble house and definitely had a library in his manor, can he tell? Is this library using the D&D equivalent of like the Dewey Decimal System? Is there a reasoning behind how these books are arranged? And can Cedric tell this from having lived with a library his whole life? Or is this a very unkept library?
I would say there's no check needed on this. It's not necessarily disorganized, it's just these books have been left untouched for what looks to be centuries. You start to pull like one out a little bit, and you like it's almost like super brittle. These things have been left here for who knows how long. No one's come even anywhere near them.
Can I try to cast mending on one of the books to be able to pull it out?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I want to try that. See what kinds of books are here and what language it could be.
You pull out a random book. And this is on terrace farming.
It's on farming?
Agriculture.
Okay.
Oh,
But it's the language I can read?
It's explaining all the concepts of how people can use kind of stacked terraces to farm.
But again, this is a language I can read?
Yep.
It's in common?
It's in common.
Oh. But then I absolutely shows with the rest of the group how their library is centuries old but it carries common, unlike the sigils we saw in the tunnels. No one comments with it.
It's a common language because, I mean, it's
Literally called common. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it.
I
Cedric
think
kind of like, then why did the tunnels have those sigils we've never seen before?
Did Bosco say?
Dragons.
Is there any scanning the all the books in there? Are there any titles of the different languages I can read that stand out that I might want to grab?
give me an investigation check.
12.
12. I will say that you find one that piques your interest, but it's much too high up.
Does it?
You could easily have someone fly up to get it, but it's a matter of you asking.
You go up and get the book up there. It's.
What is?
What's it worth to you?
The book that
I don't know. I just want to read it.
that you're looking at is called The Rite of Becoming.
I walked in here in the book that says the Rite of Becoming. Just piques my interest. Would you grab that one?
Flies up and grabs it, like gingerly, brings it back down. As you hold out your hand and grab for it, he kind of pulls it back. My mask.
Need the silver mask back.
Flips it back on my belt.
This book caught your interest not by its title, but by the style of the book. Most of the books are large, just your generic kind of medieval texts, all stacked up. This is about this size and about that thick.
Tiny
looked-
for a halfling.
It looked out of place, and so you picked it out, but it was up too high, so you asked him. He brought it down. It's a blue book with like a nice gridded pattern on the front. It's still touched by time, it's still brittle as anything. But as you open it and start to look inside, the crunchiness of the papers, you get that old kind of like dusty smell of a bookstore, right? Almost mildewy like. You're flipping through the pages. This one is written in primordial and a mixture of draconic. I'd say at the same time that you're doing this, your natural curiosity to the common language question, you'd pull out a couple of others and you would find that some are common, some are draconic. There's a mixture of them. as you're looking inside this book, as you slowly start to read through it, it takes you a number of minutes, probably about 20 to 25 minutes to read through it. The gist of the book is talking about a council-style ritual offering, and it's meant to determine the worthiness of a being to become a god. Essentially, the Rite of Becoming. It mentions the executioner, it mentions the juror, it mentions the judge.
Nothing about the warden.
But it mentions them in their names. Lendis, Vithak. Tamara is in there. And the name that you don't know is Rahazir. Give me an insight check.
8. Oh, I'll use my inspiration.
Same session.
Oh, it's a D10, isn't it?
I thought inspiration is.
Inspiration, just add a d10 to your roll.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I changed how I do it.
That was an 8.
eight.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's a D10.
12.
12. I'm gonna say, with all of your kind of prior knowledge, it's possible that this Rahazir is the juror's name that you're thinking of. You've never heard this name before in passing from anyone else, but correlating the two, you pick out that the juror is a male by the name of Rahazir because it mentions something about a ruby dragon, and you saw that in your vision. The book continues on to sort of explain the process of where the council comes together, and the induction of a new god happens divinely. Two gods sort of mate and are then sort of put amongst the council, and within the judge, the executioner, and the juror, they make a decision on whether or not that egg is worthy or not. What does Bosco do with this information?
As I'm reading it, does anyone ask?
I think while he's investigating that and reading that, Nixel's looking around, trying to find a way to equate this place to a workshop.
You wander around in there. I think there's no place really good for in the library, so you walk through the doors. As you open up the second set of doors, you are caught by a beautiful sight. A giant, kind of almost fish-style bowl of a pool, where in the ground around this kind of central area in the middle of this temple, you have this concave bowl-like pool that's just rippling, and it has a light source to it. Like, it's as if the light source is the water itself. Around that area, you can find a couple of benches and chairs and things for a workspace if you wanted.
I think Zarzaros this being presumably a forgotten temple of the Paladins, is looking for either a historical, scroll or something denoting what this temple was, its history, the founders, anything like that, symbols.
Investigation check.
Let's go with 17.
17. You do manage to find a couple of texts that are historical in nature, and they speak about this temple. And all of these texts have the same answer for you. This temple was built by Jaxamar Durash, the first judge. And you get the sense that it was whatever deed happened here, it was meant to be forgotten and erased. It was never spoke of.
So it's very similar to the other temple that we were in. I think in his head he's thinking, because Gorathak was the one who betrayed Jaxamar. Am I right about that?
Jaxamar and Gorthak had a falling out. Jaxamar Gorthak destroyed where Jaxamar lived. His family was caught in that. And Jaxamar could not forgive him and decided to go and take his fury out on Gorthak. Whether or not Gorthak or Jaxamar was in the right, you have no conclusion on that yet. However, Ares, please roll me an investigation check.
Is that from the stone or just me looking around?
You looking around.
Probably ought to get them books. 17.
17. As you're sort of starting to get bored, looking around, everyone's reading books.
Much like
Nixel
going.
popped into the other room. Something catches your eye, and it's a small kind of scroll that's tucked behind another set of books. You pull that scroll out and unbind it and unveil, and you see kind of research notes of sorts. And you see what these research notes are talking about is that Jaxamar was attempting, with the help of the Paladins of Her Mercy that he had acquired at the time, he talks about altering obsidian dragon eggs. And there's multiple entries of failure, 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 failure. And then it kind of stops. And there's a small note at the bottom that reads, "Well, that didn't work. Don't try this ever again." Give me an insight check.
Whoops.
That's when Jaxamar knew.
22.
22. Woo! With a 22, I think what you gain from these research notes Jaxamar, with the help of his paladins, altered obsidian dragon eggs for one reason. Tamara may have asked him to potentially try and alter them so that they would be removed of this kind of negative outlook. Basically, you know the executioner to be a little bit full throttle. And this was meant to delay that response so that the obsidian dragons weren't so lethal, so vicious, so final all the time. But what happened in the process and why he said stop and don't do this ever again is that it was Jaxamar who unleashed the first plague. This altering created the first Draconians.
I mean, I think you're done looking at your little books. I think I'd be like, well, check this out. Isn't this your, right, tomorrow or whatever? Is that his? Right? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm like, isn't this your, what do you make of this? Not to be rude, I'm just like, hey, like, there's a lot going on to unpack here.
I would have shared everything in my book, regardless of whether anyone asked or not. I would have just discussed it. No one asked, so it's just like, oh, I'd talk about it.
Everyone knows of the Rite of Becoming, the council-style kind of induction of a new god.
With hearing the name Rahazir, do I recognize that at all?
Absolutely not.
How does Argar feel about all this? I'm curious.
How does Aragar? I think Aragar is definitely looking through the books as well, and anytime someone pops up with information, he wants to see it immediately and read it over himself.
He snatches it from Zar when I give it to him.
Let me see that.
Let me see that, please.
Working it.
But to answer your question, I think Aragar is very dumbfounded. He's not in knowledge of any of this either. It's all news to him. Lendis hasn't told him any of this. He's been left in the dark for the most part.
Cedric would like to make his way to the center of the library. Is there anything of note there?
The center of it?
Yeah.
I mean, in what regard?
I mean, this is just one round, space, right?
It's kind of square, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, usually, the centerpiece of a library would be the books that are most often read and most often used. Is there anything of note at the center of the library?
Not really, no.
Well, that was a waste of time.
It's not as big of an area as you, I think, imagine.
I imagine it's been mega grand.
It's not mega grand.
Okay.
It goes up pretty high. It's 8 feet tall, which is why he needed help.
Oh.
But that's it.
My mind's eye was you see,
the cavern is grand.
I thought it was the cavern was this gigantic ass library.
There's a temple.
There's a
in the
temple
middle of
sitting in the middle of the cavern.
Okay. My scale was off. Sorry.
Well,
Nixel. Sorry, go ahead. I want to investigate the water, the fishbowl. Or rather, prod it with Arcana.
I would like to help him with that since I didn't find it.
And what were you doing?
I'm looking for the way out of here. I want to know where Foxfire is. That was cool. I gave it to him. But I want to know where the door, where they would have gone.
Following the tracks, they go past the fountain. They continue into the other rooms. So as you continue to go through, I will do their thing before yours.
I'm rolling with guidance, is that what you said?
There is, with detect magic, heavy divination magic here. You've felt the power of Ilmater. It's almost as if the closer you get to this thing, it's as if a bright light is just smashing you and you can't see anything in front of you. That's how much power is in this pool.
But it's not dangerous. It's more
No.
divine, like you said. More like
It's not dangerous. It's not giving you any like uneasy feeling about, oh, this water I shouldn't touch or shouldn't go close to it.
Is it something akin to holy water?
Yes.
Not that it is holy, but like in that
Yeah.
vein of like.
Nixel,
If he knows that, then I don't see a point in rolling.
you don't need to roll.
Okay.
You recognize this water as nectar of the gods.
Big old fat bowl of it.
Crafting vials.
Empty. Empty. Continue to try. Empty. Empty.
This is Highness.
This is different.
Cedric, seeing that. Well, did you say this is nectar of the gods?
He makes a modification to his bee pit, and he puts a small bowl in his bee pit, and sends that to retrieve it.
A small bowl.
A small bowl.
It's just got like a
The
little.
bee is holding like a little bowl, like with its little like limmies.
Empty.
What is this?
Perhaps this
You
was
know-
meant to stay here.
You know previously that the nectar of the gods that you had interacted with was with Aragar and Lendis. This is in a temple of Tamara. There's something different about it. And it is possible that your friend Zorzros is correct.
Nixel would say, then you need to perhaps pray to your god to let me take some.
Perhaps
Cedric
perhaps he perhaps this is meant to cleanse, meant to purify this place.
Nixel hops in.
Cedric, what are you doing?
Gosh.
He's offended on Zarzos' behalf.
Zarzaros will definitely grab you and throw you out of that thing.
Throw you.
Before you guys grab him, give me a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
2.
What's your worst fear?
Rejection.
You see the water as he enters it ripples and around this entire area you see an image pop up to the front of the thing, and I think everyone sees this. You see before you a young Nixel. And you see in the image your parents. One of them, red hair, just like you, swept back.
Which one?
Both fairies, so this is your father.
With the
Red hair, swept back. 2 blue eyes. Wearing a very nice pea coat, such as the one you have on. And your mother standing next to him. Long blonde hair. With like a butterfly brooch that's kind of like stuck
into the hair, kind of like keeping it locked in place. With brown eyes. And you guys, there's no sound to this picture. But you can pick out words being mouthed and things like that. And what the picture shows you is that Nixel is kind of being looked down upon. His parents don't understand why he's always playing with cogs and things when he should be learning how to cast spells. He should be going to school. And they show him sort of like books and things as Nixel's sort of like slowly crying because his parents don't love him for who he is.
How old is Nixel?
Little
I don't know if
kid
I'm in the
Nixel.
room. If I'm in the room, I'll feel bad for you, but if I'm not.
Everyone is seeing this.
Okay, I don't know if I walk by.
How does
Nixel's
Nixel feel with a
probably-
2 on your wisdom saving throw?
I'd say Nixel's probably like 12, 13.
Explain.
No, that's not funny. I feel bad. I
dick.
feel bad. I'm crying.
Actually,
not
let's
sad.
go a little young. Let's go
Laugh.
8 to 10.
And how does Nixel feel when he sees all of this around him? And that his friends, who've also kind of done this to you once before, where they've kind of questioned your abilities in the arcane.
I think he's, for lack of a better term, feeling naked. Like things are being exposed that he wasn't quite ready to share yet. But I think he's comforted by the fact that he doesn't need to tell them. He doesn't need to recount the stories.
Cool.
Because this has done it for him.
As you guys see the solemn look of almost childlike guilt on Nixel as he ascends from the pool, flies out, the image goes away. Bosco, as you start to approach the pool,
Just gonna air everybody's
what is it
breath.
you do? You feel almost a deep regret inside of you at this point. And Vithok speaks to you almost sobbing like.
Oh, okay.
A very deep emotional charge from within you. He says, I can't look upon this. Please don't make me do it, but I understand if you want to.
Yeah, I'll just gaze into the water, into the reflection of the water, the pool, see if there's anything I can see.
Okay.
It's water. It's nectar.
This water's strong.
It's nectar.
It's so strong.
You gaze into the water, and the whole pool creates this story where you see an extremely difficult story to behold. Flying together in a place that you've never seen before, but it feels like the heavens. You see 3 dragons. You see that silver dragon with the glowing eyes that you know to be sort of Lendis. You also see Tamara, this beautiful, slender, blue sheen silver dragon. Wingless, she flies through serpentine. And following behind is Vithok, the obsidian dragon. They part ways, and the image changes. And you see Vithak and Tamara together. And the image pans out, and before them sits a silver dragon egg. And as they look at each other, there's a knowing care for one another. And they smile. The image changes again as they walk into kind of like a heavenly circle, a halo almost. And sitting on clouds, the doors open before into the, as the image pans forward. Sitting across as Vithak walks in, you can see the juror, the ruby dragon, sitting alongside Lendis. And from the behind Lendis comes Tamara. And as Vithak enters forward, you can see that silver dragon egg is sitting in the center. Along next to it is another dragon's egg. Also silver with a bluish sheen. As Vithak takes his spot and sits and listens in, you can see him get visibly frustrated. As the juror, you see, shakes his head. And Vithak and Tamara meet gaze. And Tamara tries to stop him. Vithak storms out, angry. The vision changes again, and you see Vithak flying down amongst the mortals, just looming over, watching. He comes to a quiet spot by himself. You can see him just start scratching things, slamming things across walls. As you see him sort of grit his teeth. You can sense that there's some sort of jealousy here. As he flies back up, he storms into the council, and you see him strike the juror. As Tamara is sort of screaming in the distance, you see him fly up, entangled. The same story that you saw in your vision before, entanglement, and in the distance you see Lendis' bright gaze looking down, judging Vithak. And as he sort of rips the wings off of Vithak, and he plummets down to Earth, or to the mortal planes. You see the image pop back up, and it zooms very close in onto the egg. Your eyes change, and you feel within you, I see it. As Vithak speaks, and you get for a split second dragon sight, and you zoom in past the egg's shell. And before you, a dragon sort of curled up in an embryo is a half silver, half obsidian dragon. Almost like yin yang. As you are pulled back from this vision, You feel jealousy. You feel the anger and resentment towards this ruby dragon. And he says, Lindis is a liar and a cheat. It should have been my offspring, not his. He only cares about himself. And Tamara knew better.
Doesn't seem fair that a judge would get to judge his own offspring. Seems a
That's
little bit
exactly right, Bosco.
crooked. Should be your offspring. Your son.
I think as that happens, you see one stalagmite starts to stalactite drips from the ceiling. You see the water ripple out, and it continues to do so until about a few seconds later something rises from the middle of the pool. A small crystal about that big. And you see he says, "She knows I'm near. Go, take it. It's a wish."
Like a single genie wish, I guess? Because there's a lot. Lucius could
Yes,
be dead.
a wish.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Of all the things, Lucius. Goodbye.
And I will remind you
Of your wife.
of Darley.
I'm well aware.
Put it that way.
Do I need to wish right now, like at the presence of the pool, or can I take it and...
You can take it and keep it.
Okay. Wow.
But that may also. Just kidding. Just to scare
If she's being tortured. She's being tortured now and within 20 minutes from now.
My God!
Oh.
You could end that torturing.
I don't think
We must decide.
He says,
It's tougher than you think because I have more of a connection with Vathak than I do my unborn son. So that's
Wild.
I'm serious. So do I decide to
Bosco,
use that?
do not make the same mistake that Jaxamar did.
I think once I kill Gorthak, Lundus is next.
I would enjoy that. He says, I hope you can understand that our disagreement earlier stemmed from you not knowing certain things. You can see that I, too, have been belittled my entire being. It's only fitting that I'm stuck in a prison with the same issues. But I think it allows us to understand one another better.
I wouldn't call it a prison because you wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for me there.
Call it what you wish, Bosco. You know where I stand. You now know more about me than anyone else on this entire mortal realm. Look around. There's a reason everything is dusty and left untouched. It was never meant to be uncovered. That was Jaxamar's duty. Except he took it too far for his hatred towards Gorthak. Instead of accepting who we are, he tried to change us.
Did Nixel see all of that, or was it just Bosco?
He's hearing all this. But you are hearing the responses that he's vocalizing.
I can't respond to them.
I think it's a good thing that Jacksamar wasn't able to tame the obsidian dragon. Because together, I'll help you get your offspring. It will be the god. Mark my word.
As Mark My Word rings out in the echoes of this chamber.
Oh, goodness.
Don't care who I have to kill. Whether it's a dragon, a scaly-faced little girl back in the room here, whatever I maybe know what's getting my way.
Scaly-faced girl. Who is this you speak of?
Her name's Luciana or something.
Oh my god.
No. What did they look like?
She's got a little bit of a scale on her face, red. They say she's half daughter of the juror.
I think he goes quiet, and with a passive insight, I think you understand this to be a little bit weird from Vithok. As if he didn't want to respond because he didn't know how. He didn't want you to feel the emotions that he felt. It's as if he recessed into the deepest part of your body where he couldn't be found. And those emotions go quiet.
I'm glad I got a crystal one wish. Anything. Anything.
Anything.
Wow.
Wish to be level 20.
Oh, well.
Sit on that.
That's powerful.
Keep in mind, if this is like the spell, you gotta be real specific with your wording.
Oh yeah, instead of is Dorley alive? I don't know.
Wish gone.
Ares, as you begin to walk through into the other chambers, as these people see all this happening, I think that Gax and Argar are also following along with you, because they are not too interested in this scenario. Gax is looking for something in specific. And so they're following behind you. As you go through the next door, kind of milky white, almost like an energy field, all the way across. And behind this kind of field of vision, on a single pillar stone, there is a shard of glass that is sitting on it, and on it are a bunch of a bunch of those runic letters that are similar to the one on the walls and the one on Aragar's arm, all of that. and it's got about 4 sides on it, each with a rune. And you can see it sitting there, and the energy coming from it is what's creating this energy field.
I'm in here with 2 people who are actually here. Just me. That's it? It's just, that's all that's
I
in
think
this room? It's
Aragar,
just
yeah. And Aragar steps forward. He's like, those rooms, they seem like the ones back home, Gax. Yes, but I can't read them. Ares, any ideas? How do we get past this?
You wanna try touching it? You go first.
I think
They're buffer than me.
I think Aragar casts false life on himself and then steps forward and touches it and
I mean, I wasn't trying to get him hurt, but
pushes him back. He's gonna take some damage, but it would only sort of break the shield. Obviously, there's something here that, and the tracks continue beyond this space. Meaning that whoever left this here initialized it themselves, meaning that Foxfire or one of the girls put this here. And give me an Arcana check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. This spell is used in very specific situations. You've encountered it multiple times when chasing somebody because it makes the terrain impassable until knocked out, essentially.
Like getting rid of what set it up.
And with that, I think you understand that this crystal shard, normally this spell is cast by someone in the process and it will halt you for about 10 minutes, but because this is emanating from a shard, the energy is concentrated on the thing beyond it, which means that it must have some sort of key, a passcode, something. And they probably pertain to those runes on it. This wall won't be coming down anytime soon.
This is not okay. I'm not okay. I'm frustrated. I can't read them. I don't know any of that stuff.
She doesn't know the runes.
Yeah,
Is you guys anything else in that other chamber? Or do you also walk into this
I mean,
space?
we got Nixel out of that pool.
I'd walk into the other chamber, yeah, at this point.
As you guys, anything? I can see you ready to talk.
I would stay at the pool.
Do you want to go into the pool?
If I see Zarzaros staying at the pool, I would also stay at
I'm not doing anything
He
then.
wants to know.
the pool. No, I'm
Nosy,
more so.
All royals this news.
More,
Could you give the man some privacy?
Oh yeah, it just
More
doesn't
so,
feel so great, does it?
Cedric understands, like, even though he is a cleric of ill mater, not tomorrow or not or mercy, he understands that this is a basically a divine thing and should be respected. So getting Nixel out was the main thing, at seeing that he would like to show his respects
Diving.
to it, like holy water, like almost like how when you would dip your fingers and like do the thing. He want to show his respects to that in that way.
Okay.
I appreciate your
Mix up the
company.
filed it somehow.
I do appreciate your company. Would you give me just a moment, though?
I meant like I did my thing first and then was gonna leave.
Oh.
Yeah, like I just like showed my respects to
Okay,
this
so you
divine.
head
As
into
you
the
did
other
that, I
chamber.
would probably say that at the end or something.
You head into the other chamber.
Exactly.
What is it that Zazros wants to do in private?
I'm gonna go up to the pool.
Do you willingly fail?
Is it a check?
It's a save.
Yeah. It's a test of faith.
What is Zazros' greatest fear?
Murder.
Rising out of the water. More powerful than the rest. There's a deeper connection here. Vithok's image was strong. There's a deep connection between you and Tamara. You have devoted yourself to Tamara and following her teachings. And you see before you as the image starts to form. You're in the Pearly Fang Tavern. You're being paraded by all the inhabitants within Asgore, mostly Dragonborn. They're holding up their mugs, they're clanking, you see sloshing of ale and wine going. Then the vision changes, and the deep anger that you felt for Foxfire percolates through, and that anger twists itself, and you see that kobold lying dead in front of you, and the terror in your eyes, realizing what you did to this poor thing. Eviscerated it. You gutted it from neck down. As you stare at it, you feel the deep shamefulness of this act. But Themariel is there. And she says, "What's the last line of that tenant?"
Which tenant?
The tenants of Tamara. Do you have that folder with you?
No, it's in the other room. Oh no.
I can't remember it either.
Oh no. I can go grab it. It's right in the other room.
It's something like
Snitches get stitches.
Snitches get stitches.
Oh my god.
Wow. It's not snitches get stitches. It's something to the effect of, you must bear forgiveness not only for others, but for oneself. And she helps you through this process of looking at your past, what you have done. The vision fades out, and you're left in that mixture of guilt and regret, but a hopefulness that you will achieve what Tamara wants you to achieve. and you hear a voice speak to you, not from Themariel, but to you directly from some divine power as it booms through this entire cave. Everyone will hear this. Zazaros, find my daughter. The one you saw earlier in the vision portrayed by the one you call Bosco. Insight check with advantage.
I know exactly what this is already before you even say it.
You have inspiration.
I do have inspiration.
Everybody use it.
Do I burn it?
Burn
I
it.
think
Talking
there's
to
no
God?
other appropriate time.
Oh no.
What's your insight?
You gotta get rid of those dice.
Oh my
bro.
gosh. Okay. That's a whopping 13.
13. After the knowing glance from Foxfire in the middle of the night as you returned with Themariel, I think you begin to understand that Thuns Andel's purpose for giving that dragon egg up to Foxfire, he knew something would transpire. That dragon egg had a deeper purpose, and that Foxfire was meant to deliver it somewhere as a third party. It was never supposed to be his completely. But it still doesn't cue you in on why on earth Thunshandle had to die for that to take effect. As you finish this up and join up with your friends,
Yeah, I was gonna say, with the runes, do I notice anything if I would be able to read them
give me an Arcana check.
or whatever them? +8, so 24.
24. And you still have Detect Magic.
Yes.
Your Detect Magic is giving off extreme amounts of evocation magic
From where?
from that glass shard. You analyzing this. You don't read it. You don't know what it says. But you know it needs a key. There's some sort of cipher. And you understand that, I'd say that along with you realizing this, Gax turns to you and he says, "This is not good. I must return home immediately." As you connect the dots, there are 4 runes here. The key must have 4 letters. And he says, he turns to you, Bosco. He says, "Can you read them?"
Yes.
You look upon it. eyes come back. R-A-I-K. Raik.
I'll relay that.
Gax immediately turns and says, "It's the fucking fish."
It's going in the notes.
And he starts to just book it out of there as Argar follows behind. And that's where we'll end our session tonight. Thanks for coming, everyone. We are Wicked Initiative. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.